New political party alert, especially for those of you who care about the November elections in this city. Futur Montréal has just been granted official party status by Elections Quebec, paving the way for its participation in the upcoming municipal election. Co-founded by Joël de Bellefeuille and Matthew Kerr, the party is promising some bold ideas. Let's go to the latter here. Matthew Kerr joins us. He's the current interim leader of Futur Montréal as well. Matthew, welcome to the program.
Hey, thanks for having me.
So, let's talk bold ideas, shall we? At this stage of the game, it's July 15th. What are the bold ideas that you feel Montreal needed?
Well, we have two flagship proposals at the moment. We have our annual borough dividend. Essentially, what that means is what we want to instill is when there's a budget surplus in the city, let's say, for example, at the end of the year, a borough such as NDG has an excess amount of money. We want to redistribute that money back into the borough, whether that's either a credit or a refund to the taxpayers, a direct deposit, basically rewarding the residents within the district or the borough for the good job that they did throughout the year.
Would that be just for taxpayers, or for all residents would benefit from that?
No, that would be for the taxpayers.
Gotcha.
So, if you've done your due diligence throughout the year, you paid your taxes, everything's on the level, you would receive a check back in the mail. Or a credit that you could put towards your taxes.
Okay, so money coming back if there's a surplus. That certainly is an idea. I know a lot of people would just say, well, don't have a surplus. Well, just lower taxes to begin with, right? And do a better job at taking care of our tax dollars in the first place. So do you have anything on that end, by the way, when it comes to city governance?
I mean, it's always easier said than done to say that, as any government, we have to be, fiscally responsible for where the money is going. I think we need to kind of look more into where money is being spent, why taxes are continuing to increase, and the services that aren't really matching those increases. That's kind of it.
You said you had another bold idea. You said you got a couple. Hit me with the other one.
So the next one is our expropriation policy for abandoned buildings and residences within the city. So throughout Montreal, we noticed that there are quite a lot of city-owned buildings or just residentially owned buildings that could be used for housing that are not being used for those purposes. So what we plan on doing is implement an expropriation policy aimed at countering real estate speculation and urban neglect. So essentially taking over the property if the owners are not doing anything with those vacant or abandoned or unused land to refurbish the premises and turn it into either social housing or just livable dwellings.
When does your party get a full-fledged leader? You're interim leader right now. I don't know if you have aspirations to be named the permanent leader and be running for mayor this November. When does that happen for your party?
Well, we're currently going through a list of candidates. We're conducting interviews. And we really just want to make sure that we're picking the right person, the right leader for the party. I mean, of course, would I answer the call if given the opportunity? I mean, absolutely. But, the matter of fact is that within the city, a francophone candidate is very important. I am a bilingual Montrealer. However, this is still something that is important to the citizens of Montreal, and we want to make sure that we have the right people in place. We have a really great resource team behind us, and really very smart individuals to back us up. In marketing, technology, But we want to make sure that the leader that we have is someone who's well respected, smart, is in line with our core values, and that's the goal.
It's 103 people that you need. The mayor plus 102, right? Candidates.
Yeah.
Are you going to have a full slate here? Because that's where I go. The clock is ticking. Will you have a full slate of 103 come November?
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to have a full slate. We're currently conducting interviews with people, with community leaders, with influencers throughout, in their districts, in their boroughs, people who want to see change. And we also encourage candidates who are interested in getting involved with a new party to visit our website or to reach out to myself or to Joel and submit their interest in running with us and shaping the city to the way that they want to see it with a new bold vision and a new bold party.
Wrapping up with Matthew Kerr here. He's interim leader of the new Futur Montréal party, going to be running in the November municipal elections. You talked before, when it comes to candidates and who's going to lead your party, core values. What are the core values of Futur Montréal?
Well, for sure that we stand for, inclusivity, diversity, and we want to see things done differently. We've been seeing the same do-si-do for the last 12 years with the Projet Ensemble. And we have new ideas. We're using new technology. We have the resident app from Baseline Telematics, programmer Paul-André Savoie. I highly recommend everyone check that out. That's going to be kind of a core sort of tool that we're going to be using throughout the elections and leading up to the elections. Basically, it's a interactive map on a mobile application, and you can flag issues that are taking place within your borough, within your district. It gives you a full list of your elected officials in your area, how to get in contact with them.
Don't we? But can I just ask you? There's an app on my phone. It's called Montreal, and I can alert the borough if there's trash in a certain area, and I can alert them to a pothole. And there's a lot of those features are there. It seems like. Don't we already have that?
If we do, they're certainly not being marketed well, in my opinion. I mean, I don't really hear people talking about it. The resident app is far more user friendly as well, and it's just a more user friendly application for sure.
Matthew, when will we have a permanent leader for the party? When should we have that? Because I think in this city it really does come down in municipal politics to the leader. I think that's who people are going to vote for at the ballot, and then they're just going to vote for that same party. When it comes to the boroughs, when will we have that face of the party? If it's not you, someone else. When's that going to happen?
By the end of the month, for sure. We're just narrowing down, our main candidates, and we'll have that out as soon as possible, if not sooner.
Do the people in your party come from any of the previous parties of this city? Because, in the previous elections, we've had lots of third parties that falter and that kind of stuff. Is there a lineage here? Is there, looking back, some common connections to previous parties?
There's not a real direct sort of link between, Joel and I and Movement Montreal, where we originally met and ran together in NDG.
Yeah.
That's as close as kind of a relationship. We know each other from that party, and we wanted to branch out and do our own thing for this election.
Are you not worried it's just going to end up like Mouvement Montréal?
No, not at all. I mean, we're really more on the forefront of using technology and different tools to reach the people. We see this real low voter turnout, kind of every 4 years. We're really going to be pounding the pavement, approaching, younger people, finding out what they need, really doing needs assessments within the boroughs and the districts. Matthew,
I wish you good luck in electrifying the voter base and starting something new here. I appreciate your time.
Thank you very much. And I just want to remind people to check out futurmontreal.com for more updates on our platform and to get involved as a candidate or volunteer.
Futur Montreal. French spelling for future. Futurmontreal.com is where you can find that website. Matthew Kerr, thanks so much.
All right. Thank you. Have a
That's
great day.
Matthew Kerr's interim leader of Futur Montréal.